Hello, my name's Carly Cohen, and I am Charlie, our New Hampshire State Kid Governor's 5th grade teacher. Charlie is definitely one of those students that it reminds me every day of why I became a teacher. Very early on in our unique school year with COVID protocols, social distancing, having to wear a mask, he was leading by example. Charlie is definitely someone that isn't afraid to make mistakes. One of my favorite things about Charlie is if he messes up or he gets a problem wrong, like say in math, the first thing he does is explain his mistake so other students who made a similar mistake don't feel bad, they don't feel left out. He knows that is a learning opportunity for everybody else in the classroom. So we're starting our personal narratives in language arts, and we were brainstorming some of our aha moments as 10 and 11-year-olds on this planet. I usually see stories like going on a really special vacation, getting a new pet, becoming a sibling. I posed the question or the challenge to this class because I knew that they could handle it. I said, guys, it's not always rainbows and butterflies in life, right? We sometimes overcome things that are difficult, but then we also feel this sense of pride when we overcome those obstacles. That could be a narrative topic. So I'm walking around the room, I'm seeing their brainstorm list, and I see Charlie's. I stopped dead in my tracks and I said, hey bud, let's talk about this. He was brainstorming about overcoming depression through the COVID pandemic, having to be home. We were remote during that time in school. He wasn't able to see a lot of friends and family members, and it caused him to feel depressed. So after, I let him keep brainstorming, and then we had the conversation. I said, bud, I think this is an amazing topic. You will be able to reach so many people with this topic because you might feel it at the time that you're alone, but you're really not alone. Very nonchalantly, he says, Mrs. Cohen, I want to share this. I want to share this with my classmates because I want to help them. I want them to not feel as lonely as I did. Taken back, holding back tears because it was so genuine, and that is Charlie, extremely genuine. It was so genuine for him to help his peers, and he wholeheartedly did not want anybody else to feel the pain he felt in those beginning months of the pandemic. So I said, all right, bud, let's run with it. Let's do it. Charlie is a gifted student. He was able to put his writing into a great narrative that he then very proudly shared with the class. And I'm sitting back, I'm kind of watching to see how the class is taking this because it's a deep topic, but definitely one that needs to have a big light shine upon. And he's done. There's clapping. There's some people, wiping their eyes. And then the hands go up. The connections are being made. Charlie, I felt like that. Thank you for not making me feel so alone. Charlie, my friends helped me get through that pandemic as well. Charlie, thank you. Everyone was connecting. We then had a big mental health discussion. We talked about what we can do when we're feeling like that, how it's normal sometimes to have those dark days, but how important it is to get yourself out of them and what outlets we have here at school. It was unbelievable. As a teacher, I was learning through my students on how these these genuine 10, 11-year-olds were going through some really serious stuff because our world was going through really serious stuff. And who was the leader in that classroom leading this? It was Charlie. Because of Charlie's topic and because of his vulnerability, we were able to have an unbelievable discussion, which started in our classroom, and then he had the chance to run for our school kid governor. It went from our classroom to the whole 5th grade. He won for our school. His message was then sprinkling along our hallways. More and more people were hearing about how wonderful a job Charlie did by sharing his depression and overcoming his challenges. He then won kid governor for the state, so now his story is now being spread apart our state. I will tell you, this is just the beginning of Charlie Olson's platform. His ability to use his voice and to share his voice is such a power that we are all going to be grateful for. So as I tell him, sit back. I can't wait to sit back, hold on, and watch everything that Charlie accomplishes in his life and how much he already has as a 5th grader. So Charlie, I hope you know how proud I am of you. Your classmates are proud of you. We're here with you every step of the way. Keep sharing your voice, your story. It is changing and connecting to more people than you can even imagine. I'm proud of you, bud. Good job. Keep it up.